Alright, today we're going to be looking at just some basic HTML concepts. We're really just going to be looking at tags. This isn't necessarily a tutorial that will help you build a website from scratch if you don't have any prior knowledge. This is more just a basic idea of some of the general tags used in HTML and what their results are. We're going to be using Dreamweaver for this tutorial. You could use any other text editor, Notepad, Notepad++, or whatever you really prefer. I'm just going to use this because it's what I'm comfortable with. And go ahead and split the screen here. So here on the left will be our code view, and over here on the right will be the preview of what our code produces. The first tag I want to go through is the comment tag. This is very important. It's almost as important as, or is as important as labeling layers in Photoshop and things like that, which you've seen I'm a stickler at with my Photoshop tutorials. It helps when you're doing a project that you may need to go back to later, or if you're working on a project as a team. It'll help as a reference for, kind of a roadmap for your document. Anyway, here's how you start a comment. Anything in between here and the closing tag, which is will not be displayed in the browser. So if we come over here to the preview, we still do not see anything, and that is because this is a comment. Okay. Now the first tag I want to go over is very commonly used tag, which would be the paragraph tag. This is simply just two P tags, I guess, if you will. Most tags usually start out with this opening tag here and a closing tag, with the exception of the comment tags and a couple of other tags like image tags. Majority of tags have this opening closing format here. So anything inside of these two tags here will be formatted as a paragraph. Come over here, you'll see this is the output in the browser. It's hard to see what the actual formatting is on this because there's nothing else to compare it to on the screen. But normally there is a predefined buffer, margin padding, whatever, at the top and bottom of a paragraph. There isn't really any other formatting applied there. So to get an idea of what that looks like, we'll just create another paragraph underneath. And you can see this automatic space between, which gives it the feel of a paragraph. The next tag I want to look at would be the list tag. Lists are very common when building websites, either for content or even we use them a lot of times for navigation. There are two main versions of or types of lists. There's the unordered and the ordered. Unordered is pretty much just a bullet list, and the ordered is a number list. So we'll start with the ordered list, or unordered list, excuse me. Just started with these. We just started with the UL tag for unordered list. Let's give ourselves some space here, and inside here we make another tag, which is a list item. And our bullet or list item will go inside here. And if we come over here, you'll see it's tabbed out here, and we have our little bullet. And what we can do is we can make multiple list items as such. And if we wanted to have an ordered list, I'm copying and pasting here for speed, by the way. We can change this UL to an OL. And this will give a default number list. The default formatting with the lists is the margin here and the space in between the top and the bottom of the element, similar to the paragraph space here. The next tag I want to look at is the heading tags. Heading tags can go 1 through 6, 1 being the largest level heading. So you can see it automatically formats it as bold. We have some space above and below, and it's fairly large. If we make another one, it's H2 or heading level 2, it will be slightly smaller. And we can keep on going. And see that it just gets smaller and smaller. This is a great way to separate content on a page and kind of give a hierarchy to what is important and what kind of goes below in the hierarchy. Another tag to look at here would be the break tag, which will come back up here to our paragraph. And I'm going to type in another sentence. If we look over here in the preview, of course our sentence comes right after the first sentence, or it's technically the second sentence. If we put a break tag inside, in between these two sentences here, then what this is a line break. It'll move this sentence down to the next line, and you could put multiple breaks in and continue to bump it down. Another simple tag would be the horizontal rule tag, which simply puts a 3D or beveled line across the screen. These were very popular in 90s or so web pages. We still use them now, but usually we reformat them with CSS to make them lose the beveled look. Or we would use CSS to just give an element an underline